world title, let's bring out the champion. Here is Samoa Joe. 11 nights ago. Full Gear presented by DC, Newark, New Jersey. Samoa Joe became the AEW World Champion for the second time in his career. At 6 nights ago, Brian, Eddie Kingston called this man out.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston had some harsh words for Samoa Joe. It'll be interesting to see with this face-to-face how this comes off.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger for Winter is Coming next Wednesday, Eddie Kingston! Last Thursday night, it was Thanksgiving, it was also Collision, and Eddie Kingston had a very physical battle with Katsuyori Shibata, member of the Ops. Kingston came out on top. He looked directly into the camera and called out our AEW World Champion, Samoa Joe. Once again, everyone else barred from ringside.
Shivani, get out of my ring before I snatch that ugly wig off your head. Now, if you'll excuse me, seems we have some situations to address. You know, Eddie, I bet you are just filled with questions that need answering. So allow me to answer a few of those questions for you right off the bat. First, you're probably wondering why I'm not out here in a three-piece suit looking like $1 million.
Corporate thuggin', where you at?
Yeah. Well, it's for a simple reason. When I got on my jet this morning and my pilot said we're heading to Indianapolis, I realized it would be like wearing a tuxedo to a petting zoo. I mean, let's face it, the penguins may appreciate it, but you dumb animals are far too stupid to realize when you're in the presence of greatness. And then there's probably the second question, Eddie. Why Hook and why you? Well, I'll explain it to you. You see, Hook is a man who has grown up with a championship legacy. His father, a great champion. His mentor, the greatest champion in the industry. But you know, this is about education, Eddie. And I wanted him to have a complete one, so I thought it was important he learned what it was like living on the other side. Eating with the second place people. You know how the steak tastes at the third place table. And I couldn't think of a better candidate to be that guide than you, Eddie. A man who has never gotten it done. A man who has never crossed the finish line. A person who walks around screaming about their potential, but never quite fulfills it. Well, let me answer you the third question, the most important one, Eddie, and it's what's going to happen next week? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to walk in this ring and you're going to fight your ass off. You're going to be every bit the lion that you claim you are. You're going to bring everything you have to the table in order to capture the greatest championship in this industry. But Eddie, you're not going to cross the finish line just like every other time. But Eddie, have the consolation of knowing that it won't be because of anything you did. No, it's because I will have choked you unconscious in the middle of this ring.
My man said a jet. I still can't get over the fact that Samoa Joe, a man who was once held in such high regard as a man who saved the independents, who had one of the greatest title runs in Ring of Honor history, probably the greatest. A man who went to war with my mentor, Homicide, talking about jets. Oh, dog, you sold your soul out hard. And you know what? You wanted Hook to learn something? You want him to learn something from me? You know what he learned from me? Perseverance. He learned from me never quitting when everyone tells you to, like you. When everybody in the back says, yeah, Eddie's a hothead. Well, Eddie has a point, but why does he yell and scream? Because I get shit done when I do. So, Joe, stand here right now, Joe. Stand here right now, because this Samoa Joe, I don't know, and guess what? I don't respect. The Joe I know and the Joe that I respect, you ran through everybody, bro. You showed fighting spirit. You showed the whole entire world, what it meant to be a real heavyweight champion. But now, so what is this? What is this? Jumping people from behind, using a kid like Hook, getting all up in his head. What do you do? You doing what the old school guys used to do? The guys that you used to hate? The guys that you used to call out? It's funny, now you're them. But here's the thing. Hey, I'm going to end this real quick because I know you guys want to see wrestling. I don't have anything else to do. I want to get back to the hotel and go to bed. So here's the thing, Joe. If you don't bring the Ring of Honor World Champion, if you don't bring the Submission Machine, if you do not bring the Samoa Joe that made me want to battle and keep going, if you don't bring the Samoa Joe that beat up my mentor for years,
One week from tonight, Samoa Joe looks to make the first defense of his second reign as AEW World Champion. But he will be across the ring from a highly motivated Eddie Kingston as winter is coming. Dynamite heads to Atlanta, Georgia next Wednesday night, 8/7 Central on TBS and HBO Max. And we have a massive night of action still to come tonight on Dynamite. Action in the Continental Classic continues. The Gold League tied at the top. Pack Kevin starting the tournament with a stunning 0 points plus Kyle Fletcher Continental Classic co-leader alongside Kevin Knight. Both men deadlocked at 3. Can someone leave Indianapolis with 6 here tonight? Then in the Blue League, it is Konosuke Takeshita, Jon Moxley, and Claudio Castagnoli tied at the top of the table. And in tonight's main event, the Death Riders will meet Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley, one-on-one later on tonight. And the semifinals of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament will conclude tonight. The Babes of Wrath punched their tickets to the finals 1 week ago. Who will they face next week? Will it be the Timeless Love Bomb, Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, Marina Shafir, or Megan Bayne? And it will be a hardcore holiday death match. But we have already heard from Samoa Joe. Right now, let's hear from the other members of the Ops.
Samoa Joe took care of business tonight. Come next week at Winter's Coming, it's going to finish Eddie Kingston off.
See, we got some business to take care of tonight. But you know, everybody's gunning for these trios championships. So what we're going to do is we're going to bless everyone. We're going to sprinkle a little holiday cheer around this place. Now, last night on ROH, there was one team that impressed us. Dark Order. If you can get past us tonight, you'll get a title shot against Shibata, myself, and Samoa Joe.
Can Samoa Joe just...
Yeah, see, Hangman, we know these real good friends of yours, so we're going to have some fun out there with them tonight. Yeah, bet. See, for an assassin, a monster, and the greatest second-generation wrestler of all time, it's going to be real light work.
Hey, yo, why you...
Longtime fans will know that Dark Order is
personal
friends of Hangman Adam Page and being called out by the Ops for a trios match later on tonight.
Off of the hook. I hope he wins some gold. Let's get it.
Your opening contest at Fort Hall with a 20-minute time limit is a gold league match in the Continental Classic. Introducing first, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 217 pounds, he's a bastard!
Last week, Pac picked up his first 3 points of the Continental Classic, defeating Speedball Mike Bailey. And this match held in the Gold League of the Continental Classic. The rules are same for all tournament bouts. A 20-minute time limit. Everyone is banned from ringside. 3 points to the winner. 0 points to the loser. 1 point for each man in the event of a draw. And joining us here at the desk in what I might add, announcer capacity is Don Callis. I didn't know we needed a fourth here tonight.
Well, clearly you do, because I keep getting put out here to mentor the three of you.
We appreciate that, Don. I would think for your man, this is a must-win in this tournament. Wouldn't you agree?
I think we see in the Don Callis family every match is a must-win. Giovanni?
There's a war inside. And his opponent from Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds, he is the AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika!
The man considered by many to be the greatest tournament wrestler of all time. The AEW Continental Champion, the AEW International Champion, the AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Brian, are you shocked at all that Okada begins his tournament with 0 points?
Yeah, I'm really shocked. You know, I thought, especially after at Full Gear, Kyle Fletcher having that incredible, hellacious match with Mark Briscoe, I thought he would come into that match pretty beat up, but he was able to get a quick one on Okada last week. And yeah, it's going to take a lot for Okada to win his block, especially with his second match being against Pac, who's just been on an absolute tear.
It's been an incredible tournament thus far. Great one-on-one matchups. We're watching one right now, Excalibur.
Yeah, entering the second week of action here in the Continental Classic. Remember, the semifinals and the finals will culminate Saturday, December 27th at World's End. So we make our return to the Now Arena in Chicago, Illinois. But right now, Pac and Kazuchika Okada squaring off for only the second time singles match in their career. 3 points on the line, as I mentioned, for the winner. 1 point in the event of a draw, 0 points for the loser. And Don, Kazuchika Okada cannot afford to give up 2 matches without coming away with even a single point in this tournament.
Well, of course, you're stating the obvious, and we know that, but this is really a group effort. The Don Callis family has 3 of the participants in the Continental Classic, and I think at the end of the day, that gives us a statistical advantage.
Of course, Kyle Fletcher, the aforementioned Kyle Fletcher, and the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, alongside Kazuchika Okada, all competing in the Continental Classic, though, not all in the same league.
Worth mentioning that Okada in his AEW career has only been pinned or submitted by 2 men. Kyle Fletcher and the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, and you had mentioned, Excalibur, that Pac and Okada have wrestled once before. And that was actually Okada's first pay-per-view match here in AEW. But it took him 21 minutes and 55 seconds to beat Pac last time. And in that would be a draw. And I think even a draw is not a good outcome for Okada here tonight.
Brian, you would be the first to admit, oh my God, shades of the Dynamite Kid there.
Yeah, Pax looked incredible. He looked incredible against Mike Bailey last Thursday on Collision.
And now building up momentum. He's been using that big lariat. Kazuchika Okada knowing that's coming, bailing out, put some distance between himself and his aggressor.
Bryan Danielson, you'd be the first to admit that you wrestle different kinds of matches when you know there's a time limit, would you not?
100%.
Well, that's the answer to your previous statement about the 21 minutes, in my view.
But what I see here, though, is Okada wrestling the same pace as he normally does. You saw a lot of mat wrestling up front. I think that's smart in a tournament like this. You have to limit wear and tear on your body.
I think you also don't want to let Pac get going.
Yes, 100%.
I love Pac. I mean, I just think he's such a great athlete. Like, there's no holes in this man's game.
Return to the ring by the Rainmaker is the Bastard.
I love how right now Okada is being the aggressor, going after Pac in the corner, went after him on the floor after he went outside. Just love that about Okada. You know, an amazing stat. Okada's loss in the opening round of this tournament was his first loss in singles in 354 days. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing what's happened since he's joined the Don Callis family. He literally is on top of the world. I mean, he and Kyle was a dream match brought to you courtesy of the Don Callis family.
Well, speaking of Kyle Fletcher, later on tonight, it will be Gold. Wait a second. Okada cover, lateral press, quick kick out by the Bastard. It will be Gold League action as Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight, both men tied atop of the table with 3 points, look to get out to a 6-point lead. Plus our main event, Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley, one-on-one for the first time since 2017. 3 points on the line. These two men also tied atop the Blue League.
Look at this spot picker Pac rolling out of the way of the potential contact.
Smart. Really was.
Move. Yeah, the same thing Okada did earlier in the match.
He's copying our style, clearly.
Pac sends Okada down and rides the boot into the face of the international champion and a stomp to the back of the head. And Don, how did it feel when you had to watch Kazuchika Okada surrender possession of the Continental Championship title belt to enter this tournament? Actually, put a pin in that as this match in the Continental Classic Gold League continues. Don't go anywhere. Much more to come tonight.
Don't go anywhere.
You know what's all good? Zero heartburn. That's why I take Prilosec OTC. Just 1 pill a day blocks heartburn before it starts. Unlike my friend here popping antacids all day. Give me those. But not me, because I'm all about that zero heartburn. Prilosec OTC takes care of my heartburn, like I'm about to take care of this plate. Prilosec OTC. 1 pill, zero heartburn. All good.
So I'm sensing a bit of tension between you two.
Well, our heart attack was a wake-up call, but I still feel like we could do more to avoid another one.
Come on.
I started eating kale. Kale. And I take statins. Right, and we're hitting the gym, but I'm worried it's not enough. I just want him to ask our doctor about Repatha.
Normally, I don't take sides, but you should listen to your heart.
Repatha plus a statin dramatically lowers LDL-C by 63% and drops the risk of having a heart attack by 27%. Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
You were right.
our LDLC is in a better place.
And so are we.
Listen to your heart. Ask your doctor about Repatha.
With fast and free delivery, Home Depot sent to me. Mixers are mixing. Last minute gifting. Tools for the fixing. And gift cards to stuff their stocking.
Hey, co-pilot. How do I go there? What sort of thrust does this thing have on it?
Hey, co-pilot, that's a cool mic. What is it?
That's the HyperX Quadcast 2S.
I hate writing about myself. Help me turn my portfolio into a bio.
Inspired by her cat Ziggy, Jenna's work is a contrast of sturdy form and wild color.
I like that. How about that hat? Let's talk about that chair.
Do you see what I'm highlighting?
You're talking to your computer. Can you show me how?
Show me that visual.
Oh, that's nice.
What would you like me to do next?
Cole's mom. When my wife opened her gift last year, she made this face.
And you want her to make this face.
Exactly.
This is for this face. And this is for this face.
I would love that face.
With low prices store-wide. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Opening contest in the ring right now. 3 points on the line of the Gold League of the 2025 Continental Classic. The Bastard Pack, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the man who had to surrender the AEW Continental Championship in order to enter this tournament, Don.
Look, we are all about sportsmanship, and I know people always like to point out any of our accomplishments, that there's some chicanery, so we wanted to go the extra mile. We didn't have to do any of the things we've done, but we've done it because we believe in this Continental Championship tournament as the best in the history of this business.
Right now, the Rainmaker Okada a bit beleaguered as Pac to the top rope. Drop kick, nobody home. And big time John Woo drop kick from Kazuchika Okada. Brian, that was the explosion that Okada possessed you were talking about a few moments ago.
Yeah, I mean, he needed that drop kick too. That was at an opportune time for Okada. Pac was getting a lot of damage done to Okada out on the floor with that knee drop to the face. Look at that drop kick. So much power and so much explosion.
Pac, not a small man to be moved in such a fashion. 220 plus pounds. Just goes to show the power that the Rainmaker possesses. Oh, Okada comes back in, sliding back elbow, catching Pac right on the jaw. Okada, move, diving back elbow. And
DDT! Great combination by Okada. Here we go.
Leg is hook, cover is made. Pac able to escape the pinning predicament.
Not a great cover, Don, from Okada. He didn't put any pressure on Pac's shoulders. Didn't force him to use his energy on the kick out.
I agree with that, except for the fact that everything Okada does, more than any other wrestler I've ever seen, has meaning that will make itself known 3 or 4 moves into this match further along.
Okada to the top rope. He favors the elbow drop from this position. Lands it. And Okada.
Don't do it.
A salute for audiences around the world, but Okada still remains with 0 points in this 2025 edition of the Continental Classic. Cannot afford to be sloppy against Pac, who is tied at the top of the table, Tony, with 3 points.
I think Okada was going for the Rainmaker right there, and Pac knew it, just backed him into the corner. We are watching 2 phenomenal athletes. Needless to say, what a way to begin this telecast.
Think about the match catalog these two have under their belt and what they bring into this match strategy-wise.
Phenomenal athletes and Brian, master tacticians as well.
Yeah, what's really interesting to see is the tactics that Pac has used since he's returned from his injury. It's like he's adjusted his style to be more methodical, more brutal. Look at that.
Over the top with the cutter. And now Pac, he's looking for that big-time momentum lariat earlier in the match. Here he is, building up ahead of steam.
Talk about it, Brian. It's amazing, isn't it?
And the Rainmaker, no Pac counters, Cazador.
Almost exactly how Kyle Fletcher pinned Okada last week.
Lunging boot to the jaw, but Pac returns fire with one of his own. And now Pac leaps up and over, thrust kick. International champion, the Continental champion, the unified champion in the corner as Pac, a former international champion in his own right. His turn to come lunging in with that pump kick. Hammer throw reversed by the bastard. The bypassed German suplex.
Great power in those hips.
You know, Pac is still weary from that drop kick because he had built up so much speed, and then the drop kick just knocked his block off, and he's still moving slowly here.
Deadlift German suplex attempt. Okada planted Pac. There's the cover. So close.
Two in a row there, Don. Your man just barely escaped.
I'll say this, credit to Pac. That is as beautiful a German suplex as you will ever see in this industry. Brian, do you agree with me?
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually just going to say how high he stacked Okada's shoulders on that German suplex. You know, Pac is doing everything right in this match. That German suplex, the pins, putting pressure on the shoulders.
Okada versus tombstone pile driver. He caught Pac sleeping on that one.
Just as Cobra-like reflexes, Brian.
Yeah, just as I was talking about Pac wrestling nearly a perfect match. One thing that it's hard to do, it's hard to wrestle a perfect match against the greatest tournament wrestler of all time.
Well, we have a moment to breathe here in this match. Just want to remind fans in the Phoenix area, January 14th, Maximum Carnage Dynamite returns to the Arizona Financial Theater. Tickets available this Monday, AEWTIX.com. As Okada to the top rope once again. Pac, though, up to his feet. Pac climbs the ropes. And a buster!
Holy smokes. Try to win it now.
Pac, the third time, hits the ropes and hits the Rainmaker. And now the Brutalizer 60. Okada versus Team.
Okada. What an incredible win that was. Unbelievable.
Okada picks up his first 3 points of the tournament in shocking fashion. Just as Pac was poised to lock in the Brutalizer, Okada, the choke, the pinning predicament, and the escape with 3 points. There you see 4 athletes all knotted up with 3 points apiece in the Gold League. The greatest tournament wrestler of all time does not find himself behind the 8 ball, at least yet. Drawing level with Pac, Kevin Knight, and Kyle Fletcher. But right now, let's hear from the TNT champion, Mark Briscoe.
Now, round about a year ago, Danny Garcia, me and you faced off not once, but twice. First in the Continental Classic, and then on Collision for your TNT title. No, I won one, you won one. But my main takeaway was that Danny Garcia is the real deal. This kid is game. Now here we are a year later, and my goodness, how things have changed. Now I'm the reigning and defending TNT champion. And Daniel, my opinion of you is not what it once was. You see, Danny, I'm afraid that maybe you're falling into a Death Rider's death spiral. You know, you talk all this noise about you want the shot. I confront you right to your face and tell you, hey man, let's do it. You get in my face and then you back away. What are you playing, mind games? Is this a John Moxleyism? Well, look, Danny, I don't play mind games. I don't play no kind of games. I ain't ducking, I ain't dodging, so I went straight to Tony Khan. I said, Tony, let's make this match. Briscoe Garcia for the TNT title. He said, Mark, I got just the place, just the time. Cardiff, Wales, winter is coming. I said that sounds perfect because I'm coming too, baby. And it's gonna be an international ass whooping.
Wow, a huge match made official for AEW's return to Cardiff, Wales. But earlier today, the AEW National Champion Ricochet and The Demand commandeered one of our camera crews. Let's take a look.
To all my frequent flyers out there, you already know who this is. It's AEW's National Champion himself, Ricochet. And I'm feeling pretty good right now, but it's funny. Over the past couple of days, I've had to keep my phone on Do Not Disturb because I've had promoter after promoter emailing me, texting me, calling me, begging me to come save their little company, to give their talent an opportunity. Because they know what I know this entire time, and that's Ricochet is not only a champion, but Ricochet has been a viral sensation in every single company that I have worked for, and you can look it up. But despite all of that, what I'm known for best is my charity work, humanitarianism. So my first piece of charity work will be this Friday in Columbus, Ohio, where I make my debut in Ring of Honor. Actually, it's against an ex-Ring of Honor champion himself, Dalton Castle. And Dalton, you and I, we've known each other for a long, long time, so I hate to be the one to tell you, but this Friday, I will dispose of you with ease. And since Columbus is such a cold, miserable place, I decided I'm gonna stay an extra day. And on Collision, I plan on doing some more charity work, where I give some charity case out there an opportunity at my championship, because the demand is in more demand than we have ever been. And remember, when you're in demand, you can make demands. And if you don't follow demands, you get put down! Feels good. It feels real good.
Feels good. Well, a big weekend in store for Ricochet and The Demand, but coming up next, Gold League action in the 2025 Continental Classic continues. The Jet, Kevin Knight, the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher, 3 points on the line. Next.
Get 1 to 7 flexible days with Epic Day Pass. Ski and ride Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breck, Beaver Creek, and more world-class resorts. Last chance to buy a pass is December 4th.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms, with my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay. And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. It can relieve fatigue and stop joint damage. And in PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
AbbVie can help you save.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Vacations will never be the same. Welcome to the 4 parks of Universal Orlando Resort.
Quality starts with safety, and safety starts with our people, because safe employees make quality food. At Dietz & Watson, safety and quality are a responsibility we all share, every employee, and our family is right there with them, along with federal USDA inspectors monitoring every detail. Our facilities are like one very big family kitchen, and we're the aunt who never lets a dish sit in the sink. Now wash up, time for lunch. Dietz & Watson, it's a family thing since 1939.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest a guest. Explore the neighborhood. Or live like a local at Hotel Indigo. Unplug for the day. Or plunge into a long weekend at a Holiday Inn. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, or any Holiday Inn Express destination. Choose from 20 IHG hotel brands and earn points for free nights with IHG One Rewards.
Remembering where you started makes you think where you're going. What if there's another way? Paradigm, the new refillable fragrance by Prada.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
We are in the thick of the Continental Classic,
All right.
and this Saturday on Collision, we've got an incredible match set up.
Can't say
Representing
Kyle, no.
for the Blue League, Orange Cassidy taking on Roderick Strong. How is this one going to possibly go for the conglomeration?
Now, Renee, I don't mean to cut you off, but it would be an accurate observation to say that the conglomeration has not started off the Continental Classic with an abundance of success. That's why it's a good thing that the word of the day is retributification. Because Saturday on Collision is Roddy Strong versus Orange Cassidy, and somebody's got to win, damn it.
Yep, that's right. Come on, Roddy.
Stop it.
First off, I am not in the conglomeration. Do you got that? Second, I'm going to beat your ass on Saturday, and I'm going to go on to win the Continental Classic. Do you got that? Mark, can you tell him conglomeration rules for the match?
Well, you see, Orange had an idea. No chops.
You're an idiot. I'm going to break your back.
Roddy, come on, man. Let's talk.
I don't think you saw me standing there.
You were right there.
What the fuck is wrong with dog?
Well, conglomeration adjacency aside, it will be Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy one-on-one as Collision returns to Columbus, Ohio, and Blue League action continues in the Continental Classic. And speaking of the Continental Classic, last week, Darby Allin and the Jet Kevin Knight, they faced off one-on-one. But after the bout, as a precautionary measure, Darby Allin was taken to the hospital for observation. Darby not cleared to travel, not cleared to compete here tonight at Dynamite. We hope to have a clearer picture and an update for you on Darby Allin's status this Saturday at Collision.
This is a gold league match in the Continental Classic set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. From Sydney, Australia, weighing 249 pounds, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
Brian, before we turn our attention to the Protostar Kyle Fletcher and his match in the Continental Classic tonight, Darby Allin, he has been pedal to the metal since his return to AEW earlier this summer.
Yeah, and I mean, I have to assume that Kevin Knight had no intention of hurting Darby Allin in their match last week. I mean, it was a huge win for Kevin Knight to beat Darby Allin. But I just think it was the accumulation of all the things that Darby Allin has put his body through in the last month plus. And I mean, we all wish Darby Allin the best.
You know, it was just incredible to see Darby in a hospital bed and was told to take the week off, and hopefully this hasn't taken a turn for the worse for him. But as you said, Scott, we're going to find out on Collision on Saturday.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 211 pounds, the Jet Kevin Knight.
As you mentioned, Brian, the Jet Kevin Knight picking up his first 3 points of the tournament last week at the expense of Darby Allin. It was two men that were brought into the professional wrestling business by the late, great Buddy Wayne Trainer in the Pacific Northwest, father to AEW's own Nick Wayne. So it was an emotionally charged battle on a number of levels for Kevin Knight, but he can't afford to come into this match focused because he is tied with Kyle Fletcher, 3 points apiece in the Continental Classic.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge match for Kevin Knight. We've spent a lot of time, and rightfully so, talking about Kyle Fletcher being the future of pro wrestling. But I think Kevin Knight came in absolutely roaring last week, beating Darby Allin. We might have to start saying the same thing about him.
You can see on Kevin Knight's face a lot of confidence. He's going to need it against Kyle Fletcher.
The win last week against Darby Allin, the biggest of Kevin Knight's singles career here in AEW.
No doubt.
And Kyle Fletcher, though, as Don Callis joins us here at the desk once again, defeating Kazuchika Okada one-on-one for a second time in the space of a little under 1 year.
Well, Kyle Fletcher's a stud. We're going to see more of that tonight, but you know what? I love Kevin Knight. Well, look at this kid. What an athlete.
I don't know. Kevin Knight probably should have had that open shot, should have taken it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I like that tactic, though, Tony, in the sense of he's displaying confidence that he doesn't need to take cheap shots to beat Kyle Fletcher. And I like the way that they're starting this match grappling as well. Great headlock takedown by Kyle Fletcher, using his toes to put pressure on Kevin Knight's head.
Roll up there, but barely a 1 count for Kevin Knight. Fletcher putting a little extra torque on that. And this is action in the blue league of the the Gold League of the Continental Classic, and tournament action will continue this Saturday when AEW makes our return to Columbus, Ohio, the Greater Columbus Convention Center. You can visit AEWTIX.com or scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then next Wednesday night, winter is coming. Samoa Joe, Eddie Kingston one-on-one for the AEW World Championship. AEWTIX.com. Then Cardiff, Wales, we heard Mark Briscoe and Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship on Saturday, December 13th. And then 2 weeks from tonight, Manchester, England, Wednesday, December 17th, AEWTIX.com as Kyle Fletcher, the high ground here in the early moments, this Continental Classic matchup.
That's how you want to play. That's how you want to play. Absolutely.
Great takedown by Kyle Fletcher there, and then just booted Kevin Knight right in the face. Just a show of disrespect.
Knight going for a mat return, couldn't get it, so instead the trip, the walkover by the Jet. Kevin Knight exuding confidence, Tony, I think in large part to that win last week over Darby.
Absolutely, we talked about that when he walked into the ring, and look at what this kid can do. Just so much spring in his step.
Good toss, countered out by Kevin Knight, who landed on his feet, now turns the corner. Arm drag, brings down Fletcher's second arm drag. And Fletcher bailing out. Knight had connected with that drop kick. It would have been disastrous for Kyle Fletcher, Don.
Kevin Knight probably is one of the only people on earth who can match Kyle Fletcher's athleticism. The difference for everyone out there, and Danielson, you can talk about the importance of this, is that Kyle has probably, 40 pounds on him and about 5 inches of height. And that's going to be the difference maker, in my opinion, in this match, as great as Kevin Knight is.
It can be a difference maker, Don, but I mean, I wrestled my whole career against guys much larger than me and was very successful with it. I think Kevin Knight's going to be able to do the same thing.
Yeah, he's in a solo competition.
Serious sledgehammer blow on the back. Holy smokes.
What I think Kyle Fletcher has the advantage in is big match experience. We saw him main event to pay-per-view, wrestle for the world title against Hangman Adam Page.
Is big match experience code talk from having me as his manager?
No.
Fletcher catching Knight on the return into the ring when he was vulnerable. And now Kyle Fletcher looking to seize on the opportunity, perhaps a powerbomb on the floor. Or the apron, no. Knight escapes. And Knight lands the lariat. Touchdown the post star.
Not only landed the lariat at Excalibur, but got up on the apron so quickly that Kyle Fletcher had no time to react at all.
It's Kevin Knight now lines up the sprint. Keep the momentum going here against Kyle Fletcher in the Continental Classic. We will find out as this match continues.
Sube el tempo, el ritmo del batido. Se calienta con hielo lo frío. Pasa el filtro, que hoy salí. Y aún aquí estamos conectados. Estamos easy en la pista, nos vimos. Amiguito, esta noche nos fuimos.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and clearer skin, I'm all in. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Your parents have given you some amazing gifts. Celebrate the ones you inherited with Ancestry DNA. Explore the detailed family roots, cultures, and traits that shaped who you are today for only $29. Who did you get?
For a limited time at Panera, cozy up with a $1 cup of soup when you buy a sandwich or salad. Because there's cozy, and then there's cuddling up with some autumn squash soup cozy. And that feeling is just $1 away. Hurry to Panera. Dollar soups won't last.
'Tis the season of giving and winning.
Game on with Kohl's Holiday Quest. We're giving away $1 million in prizes. Play daily for a chance to win big. Don't miss out. Enter now at Kohl'sHolidayQuest.com.
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. This Christmas, order online and we'll deliver same day, or have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Come on! Come on!
And you? What would you do for love? Miss Dior, the new essence. Dior. At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Gold League action continues live tonight. Dynamite in the shadows of Indianapolis, Indiana. 3 points on the line here. Kyle Fletcher, Kevin Knight, and Kevin Knight counters the body slam too. There we
Who
go.
will win this match? Is it going to be Kevin?
If either man were to score a pinfall or submission in this match, Brian, they would jump
Whoa!
out to the lead in the Gold League with 6 points.
Yeah, we talked about O'Connor's drop kick. That was a hell of a drop kick by Kevin Knight right there. This is a fight, guys, with two of the youngest and hungriest wrestlers in this tournament.
Right, I was going to say an Okada-type drop kick. You are right, my friend. That was unbelievable. But Kevin Knight's hurting, as you can see.
I think Kyle's lucky that Kevin Knight hurt himself on that as well. Otherwise, I think Kyle was right for the picking. Not much on those strikes by Kevin Knight yet. I think he's got rocked a little bit here.
Knight throwing the right hand. Hammer throws Fletcher into the corner. Follows up. A second time does Kevin Knight. Brings Fletcher out towards center. Wild swing and a miss by Fletcher. Next, though, does Kevin Knight.
Yeah, he might have hurt himself on that drop kick, but he's found himself back now. Look at this.
Oh, he's hurting the midsection. Look at this. Hunched over.
Boot to the jaw by Fletcher. Up to the middle, but Kevin.
Kid's got springs, no doubt about it.
Knight can barely pull himself up here.
DDT. Perfectly executed.
Now floats over, hooks the leg. Oh, lucky escape by Fletcher. And fans, we've got a big weekend of action coming up in Columbus, Ohio. It starts all this Friday night with Ring of Honor's final battle live from the GalaxyCon Columbus. It will be Mercedes Moné, Red Velvet from the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship, Ricochet and Dalton Castle for the AEW National Championship, plus Athena and Persephone for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, and Bandito in a survival of the fittest match. Commander Sammy Guevara. Oh, wait a second. Kevin Knight very nearly stole it. Blake Christian, Beast Mordos, and Hechicero. Watch ROH.com this Friday night. Ring of Honor's final battle as Kyle Fletcher now intercepts Knight in.
Hallelujah. Look at that.
Oh, jaw first, Brian, right to that middle turnbuckle. And all the power that Kyle Fletcher had left, he put into that.
Yeah, great counter there by Kyle Fletcher. You wonder about Kevin Knight's neck after hitting that turnbuckle, and especially after that boot.
Fletcher lands the solid kick to the jaw, looking for the brain buster, but the Bandera sends Knight out to the apron. Fletcher on the move, but
how high did he get?
Fletcher just barely saves himself and saves his opportunity at 3 points.
Great reaction time from Kevin Knight there after being tossed over the top rope, hitting that springboard clothesline.
Remember, this is a Continental Classic tournament match. 3 points to the winner, 1 point to both men in the event of a draw. Everyone is banned from ringside. And as this match ticks on, Tony, the 20-minute time limit becomes increasingly a bigger factor.
Yeah, let's not forget it's 1 point each for a draw.
May not be a draw if Kevin Knight is able to put Kyle Fletcher back in the ring and score the pinfall.
What he's got to do. Great job, Kevin Knight.
Yeah, that was a fantastic job of Kevin Knight getting Kyle Fletcher back in the ring. And now he's going to the top rope. He beat Darby Allin with a splash last week.
Fans on their feet here.
UFO splash, the fans can feel it, but so could Kyle Fletcher. Desperation on Kyle Fletcher sweeping out the legs of Kevin Knight.
Yeah, if Kevin Knight can win this match, he'll be the leader in the block. These guys are going toe-to-toe.
Knight floats over and sends Fletcher crashing down. Oh, wait, we saw this position that Darby Allin was in 1 week ago.
Oh, no.
And we saw the distance that Kevin Knight can cover.
Trouble for your man here, Don.
Yes, Kevin Knight.
Kyle!
Looking to
You're
go.
gonna die, Kyle!
He hurt his back at Kevin Knight. Look at that.
Oh, I think he should have gone for the cover.
I agree, Brian.
Kevin Knight wants to lead. No doubt. The jet to the top.
Oh no! Oh! Hey!
Come on. Kicks out.
Oh, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Fletcher, emphatic Liger bomb.
What?
That was three, Brian.
That was three.
Three done. What incredible heart from Kevin Knight.
Uh-oh.
Fletcher.
Kevin, oh! Kevin, come on! Come on, Kevin! Oh, come on, man!
Swinging up.
Oh, shit!
Jumped right into that kick. Knight left his feet. Fletcher had the timing.
Oh, damn, the goddamn kick!
And
Oh, it's
now
over!
Fletcher.
No, Kevin! Kevin, no! Oh, damn! Come on, man! Oh, damn!
The Proto Star.
Kyle! I want Kyle to win!
Now Kyle Fletcher,
I mean, not
any
Kyle, I
tournament
want Kevin to win.
participant, takes the lead, the top of the table in the Gold League with 6 big points. A perfect start to Kyle Fletcher's 2025 Continental Classic campaign. Here we see the updated Gold League table. Kyle Fletcher, 2 consecutive wins, 6 big points to kick off the Continental Classic this year.
I have something important to say. And you're going to want to hear it because it's about the Young Bucks. But now I'm going to let you hear from the greatest wrestler I've ever seen, Kyle Fletcher. How you feeling, big boy?
Not great, Don, I'll be completely honest.
Well, Don Callis, I understand.
That for me? Bringing that for
What is
me?
it? Josh Alexander, that's a
I'll take that.
We're ready. And you're going to hear every last sentence.
Well, Don Callis with a message for the Young Bucks next, live on
And you're going to
Dynamite.
sit
Don't go
and
anywhere.
listen to everything that Kyle Fletcher.
Hey, I wanted to hear it.
We're closing in on the NBA Cup. Woo, wow.
30 teams started the chase.
This is going to be a battle right here. But now,
We're down to single elimination.
we either go home or you go to Las Vegas. Oh, my goodness. Viva!
This is ridiculous.
These guys won't stop until someone captures the cup.
We got to see what happens on the court, baby.
Cole's mom. When my wife opened her gift last year, she made this face.
and you want her to make this face.
Exactly.
This is for this face, and this is for this face.
I would love that face.
Years of hard work. Decades of dedication. Committed to giving back. You've been there, done that, and you're still here for more. So now that you're 50 or older and at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD, be proactive with Capvaxive, a vaccine specifically designed for adults to help protect against pneumonia, an invasive disease caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive is the only vaccine that helps protect against the strains that cause 84% of IPD in adults 50 or older, compared with up to 52% by other pneumococcal conjugate vaccines. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Whether you've had another pneumococcal vaccine or not, ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive.
These eyes.
These eyes?
These eyes make a statement.
They take it all in.
These eyes I got from my mom, which I got from my mom, which I got from my mom.
They helped me bake this.
Nail this?
These eyes are important to me.
Because they're the only ones I've got. And these eyes help those eyes see their best.
With a quality eye exam and 2 pairs of glasses at one great price.
An eye exam plus 2 pairs of glasses for $95 at America's Best.
One's at the ready.
Swish and flick.
You're getting really good.
He said, beaming around at them. Ron pulled out his own wand. The club flew suddenly out of the troll's hands.
Stupefied.
There was a blinding flash of red light.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible. Start my day with a Celsius, onto the Reformer, quick studio session, steal a second with fans, straight to glam, one last sip. It's showtime.
You're very lucky that he even comes to this town.
Don Callis in the ring with Kyle Fletcher,
And
Cesaro,
now-
and Josh Alexander.
I would like to discuss what happened last week with the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks.
You know, Bucks, I can forgive a lot. You can lie to me, I can forgive that. You could cheat me, I could forgive that. You could kill someone, I have forgiven that before. But the one thing that is an unforgivable sin is siding with Kenny Omega. So, Bucks, I have one more very important thing to add. I have your money, Young Bucks. And I know that Kenny's not going to finance you. So if you don't like it, I suggest for the first time in your godforsaken lives, let your nuts drop, try to be men, and get in here and take it.
Why your handshaking?
It was 11 nights ago, a full year that the Young Bucks, teaming with Josh Alexander, defeated Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega to win that $1 million prize.
Oh,
And now Matt and Nick James and the Bucks hit the ring. Double super kicks on Kyle Fletcher, super kicks on Josh Alexander, and Cesaro Fletcher. Now the Fletcher, and then Young Bucks clearing the ring. And they got the money. Don Callis cowering behind security on ring
Yeah, Okada had tried for weeks to convince the Young Bucks to join.
Come on, Kenny!
But now has the damage already been done. Jack Perry, Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express on their way into the ring. Jack Perry takes on Josh Alexander. And now Okada standing toe-to-toe with the big dinosaur, Luchasaurus. And Cesaro sent crashing to the floor. And Jack Perry, the Escalera Perry, the road walk. And now, Jack Perry wiping out Josh Alexander, wiping out at Cesaro.
Oh, brother. How about that low blow?
Where's Jack?
Low blow brings Luchasaurus crashing to the mat, and Jack Perry, Kazuchika Okada, standing toe-to-toe. Jack Perry! Chopping the finger, and in comes that clone, Mark Davis. They rants to the Don Callis family, Brian, seemingly never ended.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many members of the Don Callis family. It's hard to fight off all of them. Mark Davis out, the clone out. We got Josh Alexander out here, Okada.
It's the numbers. It's the numbers, Brian. It's getting to him.
And the crazy thing, Tony, is that there's even more members of the family than just this.
Exactly right. There are two more members. Look at this. Into the temple of Nick Jackson. Look at that.
Cheap shots by Don Callis.
Don't do that.
And now, Josh Alexander, Mark Davis, and Kazuchika Okada all holding Nick Jackson open.
Hey, yo, what are you doing? This guy's nasty. This baldy. He got his shorts on. And he got his shorts on.
There's him to the mouth. He is throwing right hands to everybody in the Don Callis family. Davis sent sprawling and wait a second, Okada.
Wait,
Rainmaker, no, Omega. Dragon suplex by Kenny Omega.
where's Jack Perry?
Omega with Okada lined up for a victory. No, Okada. Okada bails out. Get your ass in here, Okada. What the hell? And the Young Bucks incensed. But importantly for them, I think they may have gotten their share of the $1 million. No, actually, the Don Callis family escaping with the money. They sure did. Super. Triple B's cash.
Only leak.
Well, things are far from over between the newly reformed elite and the never-ending ranks of the Don Callis family. It's about so much more than the $1 million, Tony. There is bad blood between these people.
Love to see standing tall in the ring, Kenny the Bucks and Jurassic Express.
But coming up next, the semifinals of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship title tournament. 1 week ago, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale defeated the Sisters of Sin to earn their spot in the finals. Let's take a look.
Willow was once my opponent in the second match of my life. And I still remember then she was kind and sweet and strong. Well, she beat the out of me. So standing here as a team member today, it still blows my mind. We've already been through so much together. 8-man, 4-corner tags, tailgate brawls, blood and freaking guts. And it hasn't been perfect. It's been an absolute joy teaming with someone who's the same kind of crazy as me. A lot of people didn't believe that we would get this far, but it didn't matter because we believed in us.
That's a huge upset.
And we're done relying on surprises and upset wins. We are ready to be the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. So it doesn't matter who's standing across the ring from us, we're coming ready. Wowie! Hey! What do we have? Rock! Phase of rock! Phase of rock! Phase of rock! Phase of rock!
Oh, damn, it's starting. Oh, let me charge my phone. This semifinal match in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament is a hardcore holiday
death match. There are no disqualifications, no tags, and no rules. The only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or knockout. Introducing first from Thessaloniki, Megan Bain.
Blood red adorning the Megasis. How fitting for this hardcore holiday death match. We'll touch more on that in just a moment. Head back to the ring in the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
And her tag team partner from Moldova. She is the problem, Marina Shafir.
Marina Shafir, Megan Bain. A makeshift team at the beginning of the tournament due to the injury to Penelope Ford. Marina Shafir filling in. But these two women defeated the sentimental favorites, Ty Mello and Anna Jay, to earn their spot in the semifinals. But if momentum is a thing, I think it is in the hands of their opponents tonight. We are just moments away from finding out. Fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. You can learn more at Progressive.com. The winners of this match will earn a spot in the finals. The AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship title tournament against the Babes of Wrath.
Tony Storm, Nina Shirakawa, Timeless
Tony Storm, Nina Shirakawa defeating Riho and Alex Windsor in the opening round of the tournament. But Brian, back in full gear, they won the four-way match to choose the stipulation for this battle, this semifinal round battle, and they chose the hardcore holiday death match.
Yeah, at first I was a little surprised that they didn't want to do something like that, but maybe Toni Storm knew her only shot was to be able to throw everything she could at Megan Bain and Marina Shafir if they were going to beat her.
Toni Storm, she beat Marina Shafir once this year already, but just barely. And there you saw at the bottom of your screen, the finals, the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament will take place 1 week from tonight. Dynamite. Winter is coming as we make our return, Tony, to Atlanta, Georgia.
It's going to be a great night of wrestling. We got so much more to go here. You know, you were talking about Brian Toni Storm. You know, I think since she lost the world title, she has been on a mission to do as much damage on any opponent as possible. And this is just an extension of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times, sometimes with Toni Storm, decisions that appear to be impulsive are actually strategic. I mean, look at this.
Just broke a champagne bottle on the head of Marina Shafir. And now the remnants of that bottle.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is really dangerous.
I mean, these kind of tactics might be the only way that you can beat Marina Shafir and Megan Bain.
Hey, where's Penelope?
But I mean, we saw this could easily get turned around against Nina and Toni Storm because we saw what Megan Bain and Marina Shafir did in Blood and Guts.
The toughness, the resilience of Megan Bain and Marina Shafir, the true difference makers for their partnership. Nina Shirakawa comes around the corner with the sling blade, candy cane assisted.
I think the candy cane may be wrapped in something, and I don't believe it's your normal candy cane wrap.
Oh, is that?
Is that looks to me like barbed wire on the candy cane. Megan Bain, and then the drop kick from Toni Storm.
They have beaten the hell out of Megan Bain in about a 2-minute period.
Oh, Marina Shafir busted open, I would presume, from that champagne bottle being cracked over her head. And now the timeless love. Some assisted offense there. Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. Barbed wire wrap candy cane driven into Megan Bain, but Shirakawa not escaping unscathed there.
Yeah, luckily they've got those big, heavy jumpsuits on.
This should have been a handicap match.
But will it be enough for them to bring the Megasis over the top? Or will Bane really had to fight for that one, and Mina Shirakawa came up clutching that wrist that she broke earlier this summer, I believe. Maybe worth monitoring. As now Marina Shafir returns to the ring, and Shafir comes around. The head scissors, and Toni Storm goes face first on the ring apron. Shirakawa flying as this semifinal battle in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament continues.
Damn it, Megan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Howard.
Hold on, yo.
With fast and free delivery, Home Depot sent to me. Mixers are mixing. Last minute gifting. Tools for the fixing. And gift cards to stuff their stocking.
Can your home's equity unlock your ambitions? Oh, yeah. Access up to $350,000 for anything you need. Take a swing at your kitchen rental. Meant that literally. Or design your actual dream wedding. All your ambitions, all in one app. Access up to $350K of your home's equity, plus a $200 member discount. Go to SoFi.com to view your rate. SoFi, get your money right. Versace, bright crystal.
Dana's kettlebell workout has taken a strange turn. Rex can't help, but he can talk.
Weird, huh?
This is wonderful news. It means she's sleeping deeply enough to dream, thanks to her Inspire implant, and Bill's sleeping better too. If CPAP doesn't work for you, check out Inspire Therapy, a proven sleep apnea treatment. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Learn more and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
This is a meal. We're talking a good food that makes you feel good meal. You feeling that? Now, meal this. A salad for the first time in a week meal. A catching up with your ex meal.
So, how's your mom?
Been there. Ooh, a scoring cool dad points meal.
Obviously.
Thank you. Do I spy and I need 5 minutes to myself meal? Whatever you're feeling, at Panera, it just meals good.
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? Do your marketing needs in one spot. An AI assistant? Show me what you got. AI breakdowns on trend reports. Unlock key insights on the rise of shorts. Do quick summaries, show me what to read. AI, give me just the numbers, please. Do a recap of all your learning. Add an AI graphic of potential earnings. Ideate, generate, do it all in one. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat.
On the finals of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament on the line. In this hardcore holiday death match, it is the semifinals. And it is the timeless love bombs being battered.
Hey, man! Come on!
Marina Shafir and Megan Bain. Remember, this is no disqualification. It is all legal.
Why you gonna beat up the cage like that?
There'll be some cracked ribs there from Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, and she's still grabbing her wrist. If she injures her ribs as well, that could be disastrous for Mina Shirakawa and Toni Storm.
Remember, the winners of this match will go on to the finals of the tournament next Wednesday night. Dynamite Winter is coming as we make our return to Atlanta, Georgia, as Toni Storm getting bounced all around the ring.
Now, Mina's finally climbing up, maybe to help out.
Mina Shirakawa caught Megan Bain.
Drop kick that chair right into Megan Bain's face.
And now Shafir, though, wipes out Mina as Toni Storm.
I thought she was going to pile drive her on the apron, but she went all the way to the floor with that through that table.
Thought the same thing, and wait a minute.
Tony Storm trying to make sure that Megan Bain is a non-factor in this match as Marina. Oh, Marina
Wait, hold on, baby.
takes her down, and the mother's milk. This is how Marina Shafir put an end to the blood and guts match. Timeless Tony Storm, she surrendered rather than seen Mina Shirakawa completely choked out, but Tony Storm, some weapons in her hand, a plan in mind perhaps, is sending that, that broken pull stabbing Marina Shafir.
What I'm talking about, huh? Watch out.
The jackknife, the low up, and oh, Shafir escapes.
How violent the women's division has become.
And the back fist. Marina Shafir spilling on the ring.
What you say?
Mina Shirakawa, with the assistance of Tony Storm, steals herself. The crowd coming to their feet here as Mina. The splash to Shafir on the outside.
I gotta say, this match has been so violent. I'm not sure it serves
Megan's still
whoever
down.
wins this match to go into the finals with this kind of damage done to their bodies.
That's right, it's only a week away, Brian. The finals are.
Tony Storm steadying Marina Shafir. Shirakawa to the top.
Megan's coming.
And Mina, the blade on the chair. Mina covers. Megan Bain somehow after the pile driver on the table comes back to break up the pinning predicament.
Aubrey's arm was on the way down to the 3 count.
But now Mina with her suplex through that table, propped up in the corner, but we switch right to the midsection. The snap suplex by Shafir.
Yeah, she didn't need a broken. Mina Shirakawa's head just bounced off the back of that table.
But meanwhile, Timeless Tony Storm, the waist lock. Bain anchors her in the chair to the back. Once again, Shafir and Bain with the upper hand.
Come on, man. All right, Mina's down.
A spot in the finals next week. What condition? As we mentioned, will the winners be walking into that match? Wait a second. Shafir was waiting for the mother's milk.
Oh my gosh, after what Marina and Megan Bain did to Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa, blood and guts, how much would it mean to them to beat them in this match?
Listen to Santa Claus.
Santa
Claus is alive. Why not?
Who is that?
Who's the gift
I think
for,
I know who that is. That's that butler. It's the butler. Oh, it's the butler. I knew. Oh no. Oh! Ah, it's the butler. Ah! Oh no. Oh damn it! I knew they were gonna win it. Oh fuck! Damn it! I knew it. I knew it. No. No. Damn it! Oh, come on! My roll-up! My roll-up! My roll-up! Oh, shit!
Didn't even get to unwrap the shoe and it
A roll-up? Are you serious?
Marina, how about that?
Come on!
And what a championship we're going to have next week.
We thought we'd seen the last of Luther, but he returns, resuming his role as the butler. But the timeless love bombs have now punched their ticket to the finals, where they will face the Babes of Wrath 1 week from tonight. Dynamite Winter is coming live here on TBS and HBO Max. A big win by Timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa. They will face Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale, with the winners becoming the first AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. But fans, let's take it back to this last week at Collision, and this situation between the Triangle of Madness, Jamie Hayter, and the AEW Women's World Champions.
Go after the TBS title. Go after that.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked. This way comes.
Jamie Hayter. What did you not learn from Blood and Guts?
And Chris Statlander. You sure do a lot of sticking your alien ass into the triangle's business. Why do you call yourself Big Stat Daddy when you're really just a little baby bitch?
Tekla, I have never heard anyone talk so much like a champ without actually being one, but fake it till you make it, I guess. So you just name the time, the place, the date, the state, and I will not hesitate to make you call me daddy.
Wow. We might not be friends, but clearly we have enemies in common. So, how about this? Cardiff Collision. There's not much else to do in Cardiff except beat people up. So, how about we do that to Sky and Julia?
I like that idea.
Me too. And then after, we can have a little chat.
About what?
It happens. A moment, years in the making. Dark Order is on Dynamite, and we have an opportunity like none other. If we win tonight, we get a chance at the AEW Trios Championship, the championship we have been.
Who's that? Adam Page?
Look, I know you're looking for blood, but whatever you do, don't ruin this for us.
Fine. Owe you that at least. But the second this match is over, they are mine.
Norm, boys. Let's go.
Go after him. Let's go.
Tis the season of giving.
Man, I can't
and
believe.
winning.
Let's talk about it.
Game on with Kohl's Holiday Quest.
Man, I can't believe Tony and Mina won.
Play daily for a chance to win big.
Damn.
Don't miss out. Enter now at Kohl'sHolidayQuest.com.
POV, I'm in your air ducts.
That's crazy.
FYI, it's disgusting.
Man, I can't believe that Mina and Tony won. I don't know what Megan and Marina gonna do now.
Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Introducing a collab like no other collab before. A collab that makes sense. Milkbone Peanut Buttery Bites. The collab by Milkbone and Jif.
That's crazy.
To all of you road trippers, family hikers, and nature lovers. To the everyday adventurers.
That's crazy.
Sunshine seekers, and meanderers. Whether you're an out-of-towner, a go-to-towner, or a
yeah, that shit crazy, man. Like, I can't believe Tony and Mina won.
Consider this your invitation.
Well, I hope, that's crazy. Well, I hope Megan, I hope Megan go after Mercedes for the TBS title. Because if Holly and Willow win, then I don't know when Holly is ever going to go after that belt. But I say give it to Megan, or, you know, because Megan ain't doing nothing right now. You might as well, you know, Penelope's not around, so you might as well give Megan that title shot. Honestly, we all know Megan. I mean, come on, man. Like, Mercedes needs some challengers. So, can you give us Megan versus Mercedes, please? Like, why you got her? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we please get that? Because, like I said, like, Megan got to do something, man. She can't just be sitting around all day. Like, I know they're going to win the titles and all that, but still, I mean, can you please give us, like, can you give Megan some competition, bro? Like, have her face Mercedes. I don't care if she's a heel. Just do it. You know? Because I think Declan's going to go after Chris Stanlander, so that's crazy, man. Well, hopefully the Bays of Raps win, because if Tony and Mina win, it's just for star power. That's it. It's just to build the titles up, and that's it. I mean, I know people going to be upset, but there ain't really nothing to be upset about. It's just star power. You know, like, hey, if Tony and Mina wins, then it's mostly just to build star power. That's it.
Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur. Taking control starts with asking your doctor about
but you know, it is what it is, man.
main event. 3 points on the line in the Blue League as the Death Riders collide. Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley for the first time ever inside an AEW ring. They will meet one-on-one. But fans, we are excited. We've got a big week of action coming up this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Columbus, Ohio, Ring of Honor's final battle goes down this Friday night. Watch ROH.com or ROHTix.com if you want to join us. But right now, let's head to the back where the remarkable Renee Paquette is standing by. Renee, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our CEO, 13 belts, Ultimo Money.
There she is.
Mercedes, we have not seen you since Full Gear when you were unsuccessful in your match against...
Bro, let her talk. What's wrong with you? You should have just said Full Gear.
I am a global icon. 13 belts, Ultimo Monet. PWI's #1 wrestler of the year. Does that sound unsuccessful to you?
Can you let her speak,
it does
bro?
not. Sorry. Mercedes, this Friday, you will defend your Ring of Honor Women's Television title against Red Velvet, who I've already beaten. But if TK wants me to beat her again, then I gladly will. Red, you want to talk a lot of talk on Ring of Honor and Collision when you know that I'm not there. But here I am on a Dynamite where I am every single week. And where are you? Home? Hiding? Still crying about this title that I took from you? Well, Red, since you said I'm a fighting champion, I'll give you another chance to fall off the money train again. And since you want to say I never show up to Ring of Honor, you can watch me this week on Honor Club to get a little preview of what's to come this Friday at Final Battle. Because, Red, there's a price to pay when you talk down on money.
Money. Somebody got to beat you for that
Ring of
title.
Honor's Honor Club tomorrow night. Watch ROH.com. Then, of course, Final Battle this Friday night. Watch ROH.com, ROHTIX.com. But fans, it was 11 nights ago. Full Gear presented by DC. FTR made history becoming AEW World Tag Team Champions for a third time. But just a few days prior to that, the Bang Bang Gang came up with a very interesting result. Let's take a look. For a third time in all Elite Wrestling, FTR can call themselves champions. Tonight is the greatest night of my life. Give it up for FTR.
3 weeks ago, the Bang Bang Gang beat FTR. Next time that FTR faces the Bang Bang Gang, those titles are on the line. I don't want you to ever touch my belt again. We're not just fighting for us, no. We're fighting for Jay White. We're fighting for my brother that's sitting at home injured right now. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Time's up.
Tonight is the greatest night of my life. Why? Because FTR are the AEW World Tag Team Champions. But I need to address what happened last Saturday on Collision. The greatest tag team of all time were having a celebration, but they were interrupted by Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. But the worst part about it all is they said they wanted to be champions for Colton Gunn and Jay White. So let me get this straight. So instead of wanting to be champions for AEW, instead of wanting to cement your legacy, instead of wanting to inspire a whole generation of tag team wrestlers, you want to be champions to pop the boys on the injured list? How pathetic.
And Os Juice, you talk about how you were the last team to beat FTR, but make no mistake, that is the last time you will beat FTR. When it matters, you will not get the job done. Austin, who was it that ended your AEW World Tag Team title reign? I can't remember. Oh, it was us. And Juice, you say you don't care if it takes an hour. 58 minutes in, you couldn't get the job done. And still, when it comes down to it, you were always going to be Billy's boy and Mr. Storm. And just Robinson, have you ever been anything more than a walk behind her? I've known you your whole career, and your whole career, all you've been is a bag carrier. And now you're the leader of the group. And this position of power has gone to your head, and you decided, hey, I'm as good as the big dogs. I'm as good as the World Tag Team Champions. Well, good luck with that. And Austin, for you, huh? You got this nice cushy job because of your daddy. You'll have a job forever. This is a paycheck for you. For me, though, this is life. 21 years in, this is my life. And you put your hands on my life, Saturday night, we'll be there, live Collision. And I dare you, one more time, put your hands on this. Top guys, out.
Yeah, walk.
How about that?
All right, who's next? Ooh.
This is a trials bout set for one fall. Introducing first.
Hey!
Katsuyori Shibata and Powerhouse Hobbs. The Ops exuding confidence walking into what is essentially an eliminator match for their AEW World Trios Championships. If Dark Order wins, they will earn a shot at the titles. And fans immediately following our broadcast here tonight, a sit-down interview with Alicia Toot, the cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook, will explain his actions over the last few months and what, Tony, we understand is an extremely revealing conversation.
Yeah, we can't wait to watch and listen to that coming up on our YouTube channel immediately following this telecast. This is Hook's first match since his betrayal. Interesting to see how he approaches this match. We heard from him. Let's see how he acts in the ring.
And their opponents, John Silver, Alex Reynolds, Evil Dark.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Longtime fans of AEW will know Dark Order, a very formidable.
Oh yeah, everybody's throwing their hands up.
Leader, the original
Dark
Order.
I
Mr.
don't know
Brody
them,
Lee,
but
after his passing, they were rudderless. They really struggled, Brian.
Man, turn around, whoa!
They found common cause with Hangman Adam Page, a friendship developed from that point on.
Yeah, and he kind of led them to a point where they felt like they could compete again. But now here we see they're getting jumped right off the bat.
My goodness.
This is not a good position for the Dark Order.
Dark Order has been
oh my God, Sabu!
Ring of Honor brand. Now here tonight.
Look how aggressive Hook is right in front of our broadcast position.
Alex Reynolds. Deposited by Powerhouse Hobbs. Hook sending John Silver into the barricade as Katsuyori Shibata, the third member of the Ops competing in this match, looking on, and now Silver returns to the ring.
Hook earlier said when the Ops were talking, there's the bell, that he's the greatest second-generation wrestler ever. And there's been great second-generation.
There's quite a few people that would take umbrage with that, but
absolutely.
I don't think Hook's liking those kicks from John Silver. John Silver has very powerful kicks. But great.
My God, look at this. Shoulder catcher, suplex, and Hook sends Silver for a ride.
That is just athletic ability right there, guys, from Hook.
As Alex Reynolds, Tope intercepted on Powerhouse Hobbs, and Hobbs crushing.
Damn! He just hit the Mark Henry.
Him aside. Remember what we heard from Dark Order a few moments ago to Hangman Adam Page? They talked about how meaningful this match is for them. They do not want Hangman and his fiery temper to cause a disqualification, to cost them an opportunity at the AEW World Trios Championship.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Order, if they can find a way to win this match, they'll get a title match against the Ops.
The Ops with the upper hand against the Dark Order as this match continues. Don't go anywhere.
All right, another drink.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
In Houston, we feed off inspiration. Everything we do, see, and feel is connected. A smattering of ingredients. Those dashes and pinches of individuality that create something extra. And when you take all all those experiences and combine them, you can't help but to get something fresh and new and exciting. Guess you could say our secret ingredient is together, because together makes it amazing.
Hey, co-pilot. How do I go there?
What sort of thrust does this thing have on it?
Hey, co-pilot, that's a cool mic. What is it?
That's the HyperX Quadcast 2S.
I hate writing about myself. Help me turn my portfolio into a bio.
Inspired by her cat Ziggy, Jenna's work is a contrast of sturdy form and wild color.
I like that. How about that hat? Let's talk about that chair.
Do you see what I'm highlighting?
You're talking to your computer. Can you show me how?
Show me that visual.
Oh, that's nice.
What would you like me to do next?
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
AbbVie could help you save.
Cole's mom. When my wife opened her gift last year, she made this face.
And you want her to make this face.
Exactly.
This is for this face. And this is for this face.
I would love that face.
With hundreds of sales every week and low prices store-wide, you can eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Dark Order looking to earn a shot at the AEW World Trios Championship, but Katsuyori Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Hook not making it easy. The Ops here have been dominant, but John Silver of Dark Order makes it to the corner. A much-needed tag to Evil Uno. Swing and a miss by Hook. A boot to the face of Hobbs, and now Katsuyori Shibata catching an elbow. Might have caught him on the eye.
We've seen textbook trios by the Ops here, and now all of a sudden it's a big comeback here by the Dark Order.
Dark Order, they've been a consistent trio for a number of years here in AEW and Ring of Honor both. They've been waiting for this opportunity, Brian, and they do not want it to slip through their hands.
Yeah, they don't want to miss this opportunity to get a shot at the AEW Trios Championship.
Uno with both Shibata and Hook. Double DDTs from Evil Uno.
Watch out, the big man is in, and I mean, look at the face. And the size, every time I see Powerhouse Hobbs,
You're not that big.
it's unbelievable.
You can't do that to Powerhouse Hobbs. He's too
Fans remember
strong.
1 week from tonight, Dynamite Winter is starting the AEW World Championship title match. Samoa Joe, the fourth member of the Ops, faces the challenge from Eddie Kingston for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament. There's the timeless love bombs. The winners will become the inaugural champions. And then Dynamite Holiday Bash 2 weeks from tonight in Manchester. World's Most Dangerous Land 2. No! It will be the return of the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal 2 weeks from tonight as we make our debut in Manchester. And then Dynamite on 34th Street 3 weeks from tonight, the Dynamite Diamond Ring final. Who will hold the Dynamite Diamond Ring for 2026? Whoever that is, they will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship at Maximum Carnage, Phoenix, Arizona. Spine buster and the win by the Ops.
Damn. Katsuyori. Hook. Eddie Power. House. Hook.
Members of the Ops Dojo coming in to celebrate. You gotta like the aggressiveness you've seen from Hook.
What are they doing out here?
And this kid, the sky's the limit for him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Wait a minute,
Hey, yo, cuz! Hey, yo, cuz!
He would not cost Dark Order
about
an
Powerhouse
opportunity at the
Hobbs?
Trios Championship. But
Why those
as
guys
soon as the
ran?
bell rang, Hangman now, the hand
Turn
wrapped
around,
in the chain.
motherfucker. The chain.
Katsuyori
Wait.
Shibata, 1, 2,
Where's
2,
Hook?
3, 4, 5 to
Hook.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Hookie,
But Shibata
where are
from
you?
behind chops down.
Hook,
Hangman
where are
out
you?
of range.
Yeah, and Hook's nowhere to be
Hook.
seen.
Why you
Look, the
doing
man
outside, bro?
that
Come on,
betrayed
look
Hangman
at
Adam Page inside the steel cage back in full gear.
Where's Swerve? Bring out Swerve.
Hobbs lines up Hangman.
Yo, where is Hook? Oh.
Early fire there on behalf of the Ops.
Uh-oh. No. What is that?
And
No.
Hangman, what does he have in his hands? Looks
No.
like a beer bottle. The shot to the head of Powerhouse Hobbs only drops him to one knee. Now Hangman tries to deliver the fuck.
What the fuck? Oh no! Security!
Security.
Who called it? Hey!
Restrain the former
Who called
AEW
security?
champion. I think it was
Beat up
smart for her to
security.
get out of Dodge, so to speak.
What are they doing out here? Who called them? Tony, did you
But
call them?
Hangman
Let
needs
the
to be
boys
careful
get in.
here. Ryan, this could cost him. This could result in fines or suspensions for Hangman.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a really bad decision financially for the Hangman. But I get it. I mean, he's on fire. He's upset.
I'm so sure he's worried about that. You're
Not
right.
the man with the brains! Oh no!
I love it. Buck
I thought that was the
shot
man with the
Larry
brains.
delivered by Hangman. As
They're running to the
the
back.
Ops making a hasty retreat.
Yeah, I don't even see where Hook went. Looks like he just ran.
Things are far from over between Hangman and Adam Page. Samoa
Hey, yo,
Joe
Hook.
and
Why you ran, bro? You can't handle that. You can't handle Adam Page. Oh, shit.
Page right now
This is
in
the
the
wrong
stand
man
once
to
again.
fucking win.
Renee Paquette is standing by. Take it away, Renee.
Hey, yo.
Don Callis, is it safe to assume that the Young Bucks will not be joining the Don Callis family anytime soon?
I'm tired of answering negative questions for you. Why are you so negative all the time?
What happened out there was Takeshita's fault. He let us down again.
Well, champ, technically speaking, Takeshita's in heavy training for his own Continental Classic match this Saturday on Collision. I mean, I think it's very legit.
Sure, Don. I'm right here.
Oh, okay, let's just take it easy. Take it easy. Listen, I'm very confident that with these three studs, the Continental Championship is coming back to the Don Callis family. Very simple.
Don, if you're so confident, why are you not putting both legs of the Unified Championship up in the tournament?
Let me make this as simple as I can for you and for the fans, because I know we have a lot of uneducated fans. We have some blonde people that don't understand basic things. At All In, Okada went in as the Continental Champion, and he defeated Kenny Omega in one of the great days in my life, and he became also the International Champion. Now, people like you and some of our fans, these are big concepts that people don't understand. So we have created a symbol, which is the Unified Champion, representing the two legs of the Unified Championship, which is the International and the Continental. Is it simple? Do you get it now?
Understood. But you didn't answer my question. Why are you not putting both legs of the Unified title in the tournament?
Because I'm not an idiot. And I don't do things just to be charitable. I don't make risky bets. Why would I put the International Championship on the line for anything unless I had to? That's what a degenerate gambler like Nick Jackson does.
But regardless, with me on 6 points, Takeshita on 3, Okada on 3, we are guaranteed to be bringing home the Continental Championship at the end of this Continental Classic. You know it.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good hearing you say those words. It makes me so happy.
And the international title is not going anywhere. It's staying right
here.
on that shoulder.
Right here, the champ. Love it.
Despite what Kyle Fletcher says, there is nothing guaranteed. That's why they wrestled the entire tournament. And speaking of the tournament, Continental Classic Blue League Clash, Deck Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, John Moxley, our main event, next.
We'll figure it out. I can't really tell you who's going to win now. It seems like the Dog Cast family and the Death Riders are probably
We're
gonna
family
be the
owned
last.
and operated for 4 generations and counting.
I don't know.
Our family and our company are all about doing things the right way. We've pushed the bar ever higher for over 85 years. We're family owned and operated, but when it comes to where you get your meat and cheese, just call us family. Dietz & Watson, it's a family thing since 1939.
Cole's mom?
Giannis!
I tried building my kids a dollhouse, and well,
Toy making is more of an elf thing.
I might have used the elf word.
Leave the building to smaller hands. The elf word?
The elf word.
Santa's gonna be so mad.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Vacations will never be the same. Welcome to the 4 parks of Universal Orlando Resort.
Remembering where you started makes you think where you're going. What if there's another way? Paradigm, the new refillable fragrance by Prada.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest a guest. Explore the neighborhood. Or live like a local at Hotel Indigo. Unplug for the day. Or plunge into a long weekend at a Holiday Inn. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, or any Holiday Inn Express destination. Choose from 20 IHG hotel brands and earn points for free nights with IHG One Rewards.
We've been sold on a system that costs more, asks more, and delivers less. Wake up. Health isn't bought. It's built. It's time to make choices that become habits, that change everything. Wake up. See what happens when the power is back in your hands. Welcome to the awakening.
Remember college? Well, now college is over, and here comes your student loan debt. You really need to talk to YRefi. YRefi refinances distressed or defaulted private student loans that others won't touch. They can save you thousands of dollars and can get you a custom payment that you can afford. So don't let private student loan debt ruin your life. Call YRefi today. It's huge!
For 3 years, I fought to get back to the World Championship. I gave 3 years of my life, of my sweat, of my blood to get to that championship. I fought Osprey. I fought Fletcher. I fought everyone on this damn roster to get it. And the person who cost me the World Championship is Hook. It's Hook. Joe, for you, Full Gear was the Ops crowning moment, but for me, it was but a bump in the road, Joe, because whether it's from you or from Eddie, I will take that championship back. It will be mine. And Hobbs, Shibata, if you want to fight, then you have got one. Next week, Atlanta, Georgia winner is coming. Hobbs and Shibata, I will not be alone. You know who is coming for you. Get your affairs in order.
A powerhouse Hobbs, a message for the Ops calling out Hobbs and Shibata. For Dynamite winners coming 1 week from tonight, and it seems like the Hangman won't be coming alone.
Marina's still her hair all cleared up. You were just bleeding and now your hair clear. You are sliding out there. It's a blue league match in the Continental Classic. Second one, Paul with a 20-minute time limit. approaching the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds.
I have a feeling that Marina might side with Moxley, but I don't know. Because Willard didn't side with
Death Riders meet in our main event tonight. 3 points in the Continental Classic. Blue League on the line. But right now, let's hear from our colleague, Renee Paquette.
The Death Riders have had such an insanely strong start to the Continental Classic. Both these men looking to hold on to that lead from early on here tonight. I actually spoke with John Moxley earlier today, talked about the team's mindset. These guys are all so competitive with one another. Iron sharpens iron has been the key to a ton of their success. John Moxley said that he does not give any ground. If Claudio wants this, he has to take it.
Some insights from the Death Riders camp as John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli sets to square off in our main event tonight. And Brian, these are two men that you know extremely well. John Moxley, in their 8 career meetings, a 7-1 advantage over Claudio Castagnoli. Do you expect that to continue tonight?
I don't know. I mean, we've seen what's been happening with John Moxley lately, and I think Moxley knows what's at stake here. It's about the Continental Classic, but it's so much bigger for him. I mean, he's no longer AEW World Champion. Darby made him say, I quit. Kyle O'Reilly had his number at every single turn. He has been the leader of the Death Riders, but what happens if Claudio Castagnoli beats him here tonight?
And his opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, he is seated World Heavyweight Champion, Claudio Castagnoli.
Well, Brian, you mentioned the tumultuous path for John Moxley. It has been anything but for Claudio Castagnoli, who this past Friday night, Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, ventured down south to Arena, Mexico, in Mexico City, where Claudio Castagnoli battled Gran Guerrero for the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. It was a back-and-forth seesaw battle, perhaps even ill-advised for Castagnoli to take on in the midst of the Continental Classic. But ultimately, it was a battle that Claudio Castagnoli won, and he was crowned the new CMLL World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, it's a stark contrast. It feels almost like Claudio Castagnoli is on the best run of his entire career, which is really saying something. Last week, he beat Orange Cassidy and then went down to Mexico City into Arena, Mexico to win the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. I think he's got momentum on his side, Claudio does.
Tony, do you think there's anything to the fact that it was just Marina Shafir entering with John Moxley and Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia having Claudio Castagnoli's back?
No, I really don't think so. I mean, these guys are members of the Death Riders. They respect each other. I think John Moxley realizes he's going to get a fight. I think that's what he would want in this situation.
I actually question why Marina Shafir is at ringside. This is a Continental Classic match. There's nobody supposed to be allowed at ringside.
Yeah, and Bryce Remsburg is making sure of that.
The referee, Bryce Remsburg.
Marina's refusing to go.
If she doesn't go,
this could be costly for John Moxley's.
I wonder if she's frustrated because of what happened in that tag team tournament match.
I think you're exactly right.
Very well could be. It is Continental Classic rules. Everyone is banned from ringside. 20-minute time limit. 3 points to the winner. 1 point to each competitor in the event of a draw. And 0 points for a loss. Both men sitting atop, tied atop the Blue League with 3 points each.
Oh, I see now that Marina Shafir has finally gone to the back. That's an interesting development. I wonder if John Moxley felt like he needed her here. He's engaging in a test of strength with Claudio Castagnoli, which I think is ill-advised.
Castagnoli pinning Moxley to the mat. Moxley bringing that shoulder right off the canvas.
Yeah, one little note about Marina. Good job them to clear her before she cost points for the Death Riders or even cause someone to get banned from this tournament. You just never know how far Marina will go.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what Mox will do here.
Oh, Castagnoli! Big stop to the chest of John Moxley.
In a tournament like this, I know we talked about it so many times, you got to put away all allegiances, all friendships. Your goal is to win the Continental Championship. And that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and I mean, like when I was in the Blackpool Combat Club with these two men, we trained hard, and when we fought each other hard. We didn't pull any punches. And I expect the same thing from these two men here. And actually look forward to these two guys beating the crap out of each other, honestly.
Moxley battering the chest and the jaw of Claudio Castagnoli. Moxley's emissary of violence, as he calls him, in the Death Riders. In this match, it was a probing technical start, but now devolving into a slugfest here.
And notice who started that as Moxley is because he was losing the technical battle with Claudio.
Saw a similar tactic by Moxley in the matches with Kyle O'Reilly. Now gouging the eye of Claudio Castagnoli.
I'm sure Claudio expected all this, and I'm sure John Moxley would expect Claudio to do the same here.
Control the wrist by Moxley, trying to bring Castagnoli down, but the separation of the fingers is our main event. A Blue League battle in the 2025 Continental Classic between the Death Riders continues. Don't go anywhere.
For a limited time at Panera, cozy up with a $1 cup of soup when you buy a sandwich or salad. Because there's cozy, and then there's cuddling up with some autumn squash soup cozy. And that feeling is just $1 away. Hurry to Panera. Dollar soups won't last.
So, are you a holiday person?
Who did you get?
Got the large one in function.
Thank you.
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. This Christmas, order online and we'll deliver same day, or have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We're closing in on the NBA Cup. Woo, wow!
30 teams started the chase.
This is going to be a battle right here. But now,
We're down to single elimination.
we either go home or you go to Las Vegas. Oh my goodness! Viva!
This is ridiculous.
These guys won't stop until someone captures the cup.
We got to see what happens on the court, baby. Come on! Come on! But you know, when I always be right. If you ever want me, come on and cry.
And you? What would you do for love? Miss Dior, the new essence, Dior.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Get 1 to 7 flexible days with Epic Day Pass. Ski and ride the 7 legendary back bowls at Vail. North America's largest ski resort at Whistler Blackcomb. Over 7,000 acres at Park City. The 5 peaks at Breck. Family-friendly terrain in McCoy Park at Beaver Creek. And explore so many more world-class resorts. Save up to 65% versus lift tickets with Epic Day Pass. Last chance to buy a pass is December 4th.
'Tis the season of giving and winning.
Game on with Kohl's Holiday Quest. We're giving away $1 million in prizes. Play daily for a chance to win big. Don't miss out. Enter now at Kohl'sHolidayQuest.com.
When winter season hits, Emergency supports your immune system with so much more than vitamin C. Emerge your best with Emergency. And for on-the-go immune support, try Emergency Crystals. No water needed.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite on TBS and HBO Max in this Blue League action in the 2025 Continental Classic. John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, brothers in arms in the Death Riders, but combats tonight battling it out for 3 crucial tournament points. And John Moxley, bloodied by his emissary of violence. Castagnoli puts on the bridge from Moxley.
You gonna do all that while he bleeding? Shit! Shit!
Castagnoli, the giant swing. And he steps through the sharpshooter. Can he turn the corner? Can he complete it? Yes. And Moxley, the blood now pouring from the face of John Moxley.
He bleeding, bro.
Swing and all the blood pouring to the head. How much John Moxley can stay in this?
Oh, yeah, the blood is
Where's Marina's
dripping
blood?
down John Moxley's nose. And just think of the times in the last 2 months that he's tapped out. Don't think Claudio doesn't know that. Doesn't remember that.
Absolutely.
Claudio turns the corner and now the crossface.
Yeah, that crossface right across the bridge of the nose.
Brian, we noticed that the blood coming out of Moxley's head, it was a trickle before he got in the giant swing. Gravity sending all the blood in Moxley's body down to his head in that giant swing, and now coming out in a torrent. Wait, Moxley covers.
Look at this.
Moxley
Just reversal, man.
Looking for the bulldog choke.
How many times have we seen Moxley apparently out and then being able to counter into that bulldog choke to win a match?
Yes, sir. He's really has the advantage right now, right around the back. You see the left arm crooked around the neck, around the throat.
Yeah, going for that rear naked choke, that sleeper.
Yeah, the sleeper is on.
Claudio's just so strong.
Remember, it's a 20-minute time limit here, and we're going to stay with this as long as it takes till the time limit expires to have a winner.
And I think the blood right there of John Moxley worked against him. He lost the grip on Castagnoli's head. You can see the blood, the remnants on Castagnoli's head. I think that's what allowed Claudio to slip free. And now these two men battling out center of the ring, just hockey fight style.
Blood everywhere, and it's John Moxley's blood.
With Moxley changing levels, swinging a miss. Castagnoli scores with the uppercut. Sidestep sends Castagnoli out to the floor. Moxley, the tope into the desk, and a bloody John Moxley regains the advantage.
He's going to need some sutures in that forehead.
And that's a bad sign for Moxley, Brian, especially given the fact that after tonight, he will still have 3 more tournament matches to go.
Now, one of the things that I kind of expect in this match is if there's any vulnerabilities on John Moxley, it's for Claudio to attack him.
Castagnoli looking for the uppercut. Moxley counters, backslide, high stack. Moxley loses.
Boy, Claudio popped right up from the cutter.
Yeah, with a big clothesline.
Castagnoli lays out Moxley, big time lariat.
10 minutes gone by, 10 remain.
Half the clock has now elapsed as it is a 10 minutes remaining, less than 10 minutes remaining, and now less than a 10 count from the referee for both combatants to get back up to their feet.
Get up, Paul.
Yeah, 2 years ago I faced Claudio Castagnoli in the Continental Classic, and because we traveled and trained together, he knew how vulnerable my eye was. I had fractured my orbital bone, and he went right after it. But it ended in a draw, and that didn't please either of us.
Drop step by Moxley, now behind Castagnoli, trying to put him to sleep. Moxley, does he have enough?
Oh, he trying to copy his move.
To deliver that Gotch-style pile driver, but Castagnoli reversing. 1, 2.
Oh, and Mox countering.
Mox counters that 1, 2, and Claudio powers free.
Oh, no! Oh!
Scores with another uppercut.
Oh, brother. There goes the elbow pad. This one's going to hurt.
But Moxley chops down the uppercut. Connects the lariat, but Moxley perhaps emptied the tank on that one. Falling awkwardly.
It did hurt, but it hurt Claudio.
Yeah, the problem in a match like this is with these guys training together so much, They know all each other's moves. They know all each other's counters. You're so familiar with each other.
As these two titans go back to their feet earlier this week, the Sporting Tribune broke the news. All Elite Wrestling returns to Los Angeles Sunday, March 15th, Crypto.com Arena for Revolution. Moxley, the big
Moxley!
No, Castagnoli kicks out. Now there's the rear naked. The sleeper is cinched in. Moxley trying to tighten his grip on Claudio Castagnoli. You saw Castagnoli pulling down on the forearm, Brian, trying to create some space between the carotid artery of Castagnoli and the forearm of Moxley.
Yeah, Claudio also got Mox's leg hooks out, which enabled him to get out. And here you see now Moxley's got a guillotine.
Guillotine, but Castagnoli just dosed Moxley to the outside.
That's what happens when you have Claudio Castagnoli's power. And that blood is just still coming out of Jon Moxley's forehead.
An unreal display of strength from Claudio Castagnoli, but we should expect nothing less as Castagnoli. The uppercut, Moxley crashing against the barricade in front of the timekeeper's table, and now
how much time we have?
Moxley, the walking wounded, as Castagnoli. Moxley took a seat and a step, and the chair, but Castagnoli a leaping stomp.
An incredibly physical matchup. Can Jon Moxley survive this with all the blood that he's lost?
Both these guys have to watch for the count out. That's not where Bryce Remsburg is on the count. Smart move of Claudio to get Jon Moxley back in.
Just barely beating the count from the official is now Castagnoli. Building up, Sting, the lariat. Goes for the cover, the leg hooked. Two. Now the power bomb. 1, 2. No, Moxley again kicks out.
Blood pouring out of his head. Physically getting shit.
You guys are running out of time.
Remember, this is Continental Classic Blue League action. 3 points on the line for the winner. 1 point in the event of a draw. 0 points for a loss. A 20-minute time limit that is rapidly becoming an issue for both of these combatants.
Just like we said, we are way past the top of the hour on this one. What a freaking match.
We will stick with this one to the end. Massive implications in the Continental Classic as Moxley gouging the eyes of Castagnoli once again, but Castagnoli blindly strikes with the elbow. Move to the midsection, paradigm shift. Moxley, though, slow to capitalize after the paradigm shift.
Glad to say Monday Night Raw.
It appears that Moxley's left arm is hurting as well as he's holding that down around his knee.
Yeah, Jon Moxley fighting through all this blood loss.
But that's nothing new to him, Brian. He's very familiar with the taste of iron in his mouth.
We're about 15 minutes or so into this match, I do believe, and they're still pushing each other.
Five minutes remain.
There you go.
5 minutes to go!
Just as a 15-count.
Oh! Wow! Damn!
I mean, wow.
5 minutes remaining and he beat Jon Moxley.
Claudio
Damn!
Castagnoli.
Yo, Jon is knocked
Just
out.
defeated
He's knocked out.
Jon Moxley.
Yo, Jon, you
For only
won.
the second time in Castagnoli's career. And now Claudio sits atop the Blue League of the 2025 Continental Classic with 6 points.
Nice.
When we were in the Blackpool Combat Club, I was never able to defeat Jon Moxley. That's why we always saw him as the leader. Claudio Castagnoli just defeated Jon Moxley in the Continental Classic and now has 6 points. What a showing from Claudio. And what does this mean for Jon Moxley?
Claudio Castagnoli takes the lead in the Blue League of the Continental Classic, and fans, there will be Blue League action this Saturday night live on Collision. Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, 1-on-1, 3 points on the line. And also Claudio Castagnoli will face Mascara Dorada in the Blue League live this Saturday night. No rest for Castagnoli, Moxley, and Takeshita as well in the Blue League. Wow, Collision is loaded. So is winners
Yeah, shout out to Cardio, man. I'm glad he won that. That's good. That's good. All right, man. Well, I know I'm late on the reaction videos, but I'm gonna definitely work on them tomorrow. So when I get off work, I'm definitely gonna work on the videos. I know they're gonna be throwbacks, but I will definitely do that reaction video for the women's tag team match. So I'm gonna work on that first thing tomorrow. Other than that, man, that was Dynamite for the night. Shout out to Claudio. Claudio, my bad. Also, what a great match it was. And shout out to Adam Page. I wish Swerve was there, but it's cool. Hopefully they'll still do a 500K on the cable ratings without him. But shout out to Dark Order. I gotta check them out. I ain't never really seen them wrestle before, but I did, and they did all right. You know what I mean? I'm glad Hook was able to wrestle. Also, shout out to Tony and Mina. Even though I wanted Marina and Megan to win, I am glad that they're a part of the tournament now. I mean, they're part of the finals now. So now it's going to be Mina and Tony versus the Babes of Wrath, which is Harley Cameron and Willow. So yeah. So pretty much two baby faces going at it, but it's cool. I don't know who's gonna win. I just at this point, man. If this was Megan and Marina, I would say yeah, Megan and Marina is winning. But however, since it's Tony and Mina, at this point it's unpredictable. But people are probably gonna say Babes of Wrath are probably gonna win, and if they do win, that's great. Because at least Harley will have her first title. But if Tony and Mina wins, then I don't know what's next for Willow and Harley. The only thing I can say is Harley need to go after Mercedes Moné for the TBS title, and Willow needs to go after the AEW Women's title. I don't know about Megan and Marina. Marina's probably going to just focus what the Death Riders are doing, and hopefully Megan will go after the TBS title as well. Maybe they could do a triple threat match. I don't know. But it just all depends, I guess. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll book Mercedes Moné at World's End, and we could hopefully see Mercedes versus Harley, or we'll probably see Mercedes versus Megan, hopefully. I know we're going to get Thekla versus Chris for sure, but I still need to see. Now, this Dynamite was epic. Yeah, it was. I ain't going to hold you up, bro. It was okay. You know what I'm saying? It was straight. I just wish, I just didn't, I don't know how you, let's see. Bobby Masu is on live talking about AEW. I know I'm going to check it out in a minute. But I just want to go over AEW real quick. So y'all get in the comments and before I end the live, let me know what y'all think about the women's match. Like I said, I was hoping Megan and Marina will win, but because they lost, the only thing I could hope for is that Megan go after Mercedes and Marina just focus on the Death Riders. I guess I could say that. Because Penelope wasn't there tonight, so I'm glad she took my advice. I'm glad she's at home. She need to rest her arm. Get well soon. Penelope. But I was just really hoping that the heels would have won, but it's cool. I mean, hopefully Megan will get a singles title shot. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if Megan go after Chris Stanlander next year. But I would rather for Will Nightingale to go after that belt. So that way, she could at least end her title reign with her. But we'll see about that. But I guess it just all depends on the finals. So, like I said, I'm rooting for the Babes of Wrath. But if Tony and Marina win, I know why they won the belts. They won the belts to gain star power and bring more popularity to the belts. So I understand why. Them winning the belts, I get it. So, it's to bring attention to the belts. So I get it. I get it. But I know some people online ain't gonna get it because they're probably gonna be like, "Well, Tony and Marina already won belts already." Yes, they have, but Tony got the star power and got the aura, and she could bring popularity to the belt. And Mina, not so much, but as long as she stick with Tony, I think she'll pretty much bring something to the belt. But hopefully, if they ever do decide to give the belts to them, I just hope they get some opponents, and everybody they faced in the tournament, that's the people they should be facing. So I'm hoping that if either one of these teams win the belts, they'll carry the titles all the way to All In, and then hopefully they'll go all in. If you my little baby, I'll go all in. So that's what I hope for. But for everybody that lost in the tournament, I hope that everybody come back and go after the titles. I'm still waiting for an update on Anna Jay's contract. I don't know if she's renewing or what. This is like the last month, so I still haven't got an update on Brad Breaker. I don't even know if she's re-signed yet. So I don't know what's going on with those two. But I hope they reassign because, like I said, I don't trust WWE when it comes to Anna Jay. Now, Brad Breaker or whatever, but Anna Jay, no, I can't see her going there. I can't see her going anywhere but New Japan. That's it. So I hope Anna Jay, re-signs and just wait. You know what I'm saying? Just wait until you get a rematch, man. Like I said, you and Tay, you and Tay can go after the tag team titles. You just gotta wait. So next week we got the Babes of Wrath versus Tony Tony and Mina. So we'll see. Make the best woman wins. For both sides. So I'll leave it at that. Also, shout out to the Don Cass family and shout out to the Death Riders. They killed it tonight with the tournament. Shout out to Kevin Knight. He killed it too. I don't know if he has another match in the tournament because it seemed like everyone got a long way to go. So hopefully we can see another match with him. Hopefully it's not over for him. I know Darby Allin, he's injured, so I'll be sending healing energy towards him on the comment box, in the comment section, and the AEW channel. So hopefully he'll get well. And along with Queen Emanata and Kyle O'Reilly. So I hope the best for all of them, So I'll leave it at that. Also, shout out to FTR. Hopefully they'll face Edge and Christian for the belts. And that way they can take the belts and then we can proceed their legacy with that. I don't know when they're coming back, but hopefully they'll come back next year. So that way we can get the titles online. Now I'm hoping that they could probably save their final match for All In. Or they could do it for a Resolution or Double or Nothing. But if I was them, I would definitely do it at All In. If not, you could do it at Revolution because it's at Los Angeles, and I know it's going to be epic. So I'm looking forward to that. So who else I haven't shouted out? Oh, Mercedes Moné. Shout out to Mercedes. I'm glad she pulled up. So Red Velvet got another rematch with Mercedes Moné at Ring of Honor. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch that, but I'll try. But I hope it works out for Mercedes and Red Velvet. And hopefully Mercedes will get some new opponents. I'm still waiting for Athena to lose her Ring of Honor title. So I don't know when she gonna lose that motherfucker, but she need to. She been holding that belt for too long now, and it's time to get rid of it. So We'll see. But y'all once I end this live and the video get uploaded, y'all get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think about Dynamite. Shout out to everybody that put up on the chat. Shout out to Caleb. Shout out to see, I can't pronounce your name, but I'll just spell it. KEVY-REZ. Shout out to you, bro. So yeah, man. Also shout out to yeah, that's pretty much it. But thank y'all for watching, and we'll I'll catch you all for Collision, all right, for this Saturday, all right. I'll wait. I forgot. Deadline's supposed to be. Damn, I forgot about Deadline. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna watch Deadline. Like I said, but I'll peek, but I'm probably most likely gonna watch Collision because I need to watch the rest of the tournament. So if I don't watch Deadline, it is what it is, man. I'm an AEW fan, and I'd rather watch that. Not that I don't want to watch Deadline. It's just I got plans for Collision. So yeah. So y'all get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll try to see if I got plans after 5 o'clock, but hopefully I could be back before 8, so that way we can go live. I'll see how it goes. But y'all get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and then I'll catch y'all this Saturday for Collision. All right, I'm out. Have a good night.